I'm proud of every step along the way in my journey, but I'm an Aztec.
A 50-year coaching career ended this week on the San Diego State University Mesa.
And when people say, where do you live? With pride, San Diego. What do you do? I'm a San Diego State Aztec. I'm a teacher and a coach at San Diego State. I'm always going to be that.
Coach Steve Fischer is handing over the reins of the men's basketball team to his hand-picked successor, head coach in waiting, Brian Dutcher. Fischer declined to return for his 19th season at San Diego State, even though he's just 14 games from his 400th win here.
I'm proud of the fact that people appreciate what we've done. It makes me feel good. It makes me excited to want to come and watch the next chapter.
Fischer took his teams to 8 NCAA tournaments during his tenure and won the Mountain West Conference regular season championship 10 times. He says he's ready for this change.
I had a feeling of confidence that the right decision had been made, and a feeling of sadness that I wasn't going to be there on the sideline to coach them.
Fischer's coaching career hit its peak when he took over a Michigan team as it entered the NCAA tournament. He orchestrated a run that gave the school a national title, but Fischer was fired less than a decade later. The uncomfortable departure was linked to whispers of wrongdoing between a player and a booster. Fischer took a year off, then coached a year in the pros before taking the head coaching job at San Diego State.
Life is strange, and it has a lot of twists and turns, and you never know what that next turn is going to be.
Fischer pulled the San Diego State University basketball program out of obscurity and onto the national stage. He talked about the journey before a game in 2015.
I've always been a person that has closed his eyes and dreamed big, but never could I have dreamt that it could have become what it is today.
Fischer arrived in 1999, won just 5 games in his first year before reaching the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament in both 2011 and 2014. A long early season win streak earned the team a top 5 national ranking back in 2014. But the success took time. In the early days, the crowds were as thin as the coach's frame. Fischer used to walk around campus giving tickets to students. That changed as the team began winning, thanks in part to a group Fischer calls the greatest student cheering section in college basketball.
Shows the student section at San Diego State. I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win! It's been around since the 2004 season. We try to create pretty much the best home court advantage that we possibly can for San Diego State, for the basketball team.
Aztec basketball games are one of the toughest tickets in town. Average home attendance ranked 25th nationally and beat all other California schools, including UCLA and USC. It is Brian Dutcher's job to build on that success.
They say the hardest distance to travel in basketball is that 18 inches from the assistant coaching chair to the head coaching chair. Well, it's taken me 18 years to travel that 18 inches here. And I want to just tell you how proud and happy I am to be the next head coach at San Diego State University.
The school's athletic director praised both for working together to build the San Diego State University basketball program into a national fixture. Fischer says he plans to be Dutcher's biggest booster. Erik Anderson, KPBS News.